Hey, I'm Levi Edwards with MasterElectrician.tv, and this video is going to explain how to install an outlet. Okay, to start off, to install an outlet, just get a regular plug from any hardware store and take note of how many wires you have here in the box. As you see here, there are two of each color. If there's more than two, you're going to have to do what's called pigtailing the wires, and just go watch the video on how to pigtail if you're unsure what that is. Okay, to begin, your outlet here, as you can see, has two gold screws, two silver screws, and a green screw. Green always signifies the color of a ground. So the ground screw will go here, white screws go on the same side as the ground, on the silver screws, and the black screws on this side. So just strip out the wires and attach them to the device. You can just buy wire strippers from any hardware store or electrical supply store. Make a hook in each one to wrap it around the screws of the outlet. A lot of times there will be a little hole in your pliers. You can just stick it right in there and make a loop. Do that to all your wires. If you don't have pliers with a hole in them, needle nose pliers work just as well. Some people prefer that route anyways. Okay, now that you have loop here in the outlet, I like to start on the ground and the neutral side, but it really doesn't matter. So like I said, the ground goes on the green screw here. Make sure you get these screws good and tight because you don't want any loose connections arcing anything, creating sparks. I saw an outlet today that was melted because there was a loose connection on the wire, so it is important that you make good connections. Once you have all the wires attached, kind of tuck the wires back so they'll fit in the box nicely. And the best way to get the wires back in there is kind of an accordion style. Bend it in like so, and you'll match that up right to the wall. And as you can see, these little ears here are made to rest against the sheetrock so that the outlet doesn't push back against the wall. Sometimes you'll have maybe a scenario where the wall is kind of taken out here, and so your outlet's pushing back. The best way to solve that is just to add some caterpillars or do something similar that will build it out. If you don't know how to do that, just look at our section on how to use caterpillars. So just put these screws right in to the box here. There's kind of a little groove in here so that you can slide the outlet left or right and kind of straighten it up that way. Don't tighten it so much that it's kind of denting into the wall. You just want it to rest snugly on the sheetrock. Once you have that in, simply put the cover on there. Typically you want it to match the color of the outlet, but that's really up to you. And just like that, you're done. Now you've installed an outlet. There you go.